What's up, good people? It's your boy Laws OSS 980, other side of sports. We here. Steph Curry and the boys, they got another chip, man. Go ahead, log it in. Steph a winner. Fourth champ. Gotta get a man credit where credit is due. Came out game six. Went to work, dog. Had 34, 7, and 7. Couple steals. Uh, I mean, it this is what you get with the Golden State Warriors, young. Once they start hitting, it's just this tough act to follow, dog. You knew you was gonna get a lot of scoring out of them. Draymond Green definitely stepped his game up after the criticism. Had a pretty decent stat line, 12, 8, and 12, almost a triple double. The one of the unsung heroes of this jump. Where I mean, you looking back and you looking at the management for the Golden State Warriors team, and you looking at some of the decisions that was made to acquire certain pieces. The acquisition of Andrew Wiggins was a power move, though. Because I remember when they first picked him up, everybody was like, "Yo, I don't know why they got Andrew Wiggins, dog. The Bama black hole. All he do is shoot the rock." He was just in a bad situation and needed, a good one, dog. And they were able. This is a testament to Steve Kerr and just his ability to be able to just have players mesh together well. He had KD, he had alphas, and he's been able to be successful in just many different situations and scenarios. And I'm gonna tell you, like, I know people, always come down on the whole Mark Jackson situation and stuff like that, but I don't know. Shout out to Mark Jackson, good coach, a great dude, everything like that. But I don't know if he could have squeezed this much juice like out of the team because granted, yeah, you got players and you need that. That's half the battle. But all the adversity that teams face within a year, within a season, you know what I'm saying, to then get to the finals and then be able to finish it. No, there's a lot of coaches that have not been able to get it done, though. And I just you got to tip your hat off to the Bama Steve Kerr, dog. Officially, he's got 9 chips combined. No, I'm telling you, he Hall of Fame status already. With his career, what he's done coaching and playing. Um, I mean, Clay didn't have one of the greatest games, but we're not going to shortchange like Clay's not a difference maker. And having him out there does not change just the confidence level that the team plays with. Knowing that you have another executor and a shooter out there. So, I mean, Golden State Warriors is a great team, dog. And they're built to stay here with the young guys that they got on their team, Jordan Poole, Wiseman ain't even really played, dog. He has a chance to get fully healthy and come and contribute. Like these dudes got a team that's built to be in a mix for a while, no. And shout out to the man Steph, who just showed he's a superstar. And of course, after the game, you gonna get the memes out there. I think I put one meme. Steph Curry now has 4 championships in 13 seasons, while LeBron got 4 in 19 seasons. And people, the question is, is LeBron the GOAT, dog? Is he really the GOAT when all these people getting chips on his watch? Kobe got some chips on LeBron James' watch. Dirk snuck in there and got a chip on LeBron James' watch. Tim Duncan years, when they was frying in the Spurs, they got chips on LeBron James' watch. Kawhi Leonard got a chip on LeBron James' watch. I mean, there's a lot of chips that LeBron is letting go out here. Giannis got a chip on LeBron James' watch, right? And you can say it's at the end of his career or whatever, but the fact that Steph Curry now has 4, I think this is damaging to LeBron James' GOAT legacy, dog. To call him the greatest of all time, it's just hard, dog. When MJ was in the league, Magic got chipped, Bird, and they was on the way out when he came through. And then you could really say the Pistons took his chips. The Rockets chips don't count because Batman Jordan was retired. He wasn't even in the league. When the Batman was here in full form, Super Saiyan mode, nobody was getting close. LeBron jumping from team to team, playing pogo stick over here, trying to get a chip, and still not getting it done. Them Babs ain't even make the playoffs this year. You say what you want. He was the man orchestrating and assembling the teams primarily. So you can't really blame, oh, he was with a bad organization, whatever. This man, Steph Curry, has stayed with the team he got drafted. He's made sacrifices to stay in a position to win. He took a pay cut early on in his career. He took a secondary seat to bring in KD. They get a chip together. He's done things to stay relevant in the league, playing at a high clip. And I'm gonna tell you, what you see in like Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, and stuff, it's a testament to his leadership. We talking about leadership, dog. Steph Curry, his ability to keep everybody engaged and locked in, and for them to know that they got a guy on their team that any given night when he turned the switch, he just the best shooter on the planet. And like that confidence to be able to have a Jordan Poole come in and be able to like kind of play in his role throughout the season, and for him not to get salty and be like, "Hey, young man, put this bad boy on the bench." Like, what are you doing, coach? None of that. You didn't hear no murmuring, no griping about nothing. I mean, it's a testament to his security and confidence and who he is as a player to know like you cannot replace the best shooter in the world. You can't do it. No matter, like I don't need to worry about my spot or position or this and that or having to play 30 minutes or just shot chasing or any of that, dog. Like it's just he's so dedicated towards winning, and it just shows in this final result, dog. It shows in the team play and how they've been able to like adapt to adverse circumstances throughout this series and throughout other playoff series. I mean, when we ranking it, dog, I mean, of course you're gonna put LeBron in the conversation because he's the most athletically gifted player to ever be put on a basketball court. It's just flat out the facts. But I don't know when you're talking about just the GOAT conversation. He not over Jordan. We're not going to do that today. It's not, no discussion. You talking about overall and impact to the game and outside the game and all that stuff, or we talking about dominance? We talking about pressure, that might be a little different thing because I don't think there's any NBA player that's ever had to amass the pressure that has been on LeBron James' shoulders to perform and play at a high level since he stepped foot on a basketball court, dog. Nobody's had that type of pressure. Not even close. No one has. I mean, it's unfair to even like be criticizing him in the circumstances, given the fact that he's played 19 seasons at the highest level. But when stuff like this happens, when a Steph Curry comes in and gets 4 and matches you with less, unfortunately, it's just the nature of the life that we live, dog. When somebody does more with less, you just gonna get looked at funny. You just gonna get looked at funny. And I'm talking about when you talking about less, I'm talking about like natural physical gifts and abilities. um, you know, roster assembling, coaching, those are other factors that definitely play a part. And when you look at it overall, you can clearly say that, Steph Curry's situations have been overall better than what LeBron James has had. But we not going to act like LeBron James wasn't trying to make his own knitted sweater and before he going out into the cold. Like he got the materials and all that. He handpicked the coaches and and was playing GM and going to this team and I'm taking my talents to South Beach, not 4, not 5, not 6, doing all this rapping, dog. When quietly, Bama's like Steph just played their role and got chips. Now we looking at like, hold on, bro. And if players like Giannis, keep down the track that they going down, like, what I'm saying, he get another 2 under his belt or another 3. I mean, I don't know. But then you looking at them like, oh, do they jump the rung? Like, do they get up there? And granted, when it's all said and done, you're gonna look at LeBron's stat line and be like, dog, the Batman is just his stat line is just incredible, right? But when you see what the stats produce, did it produce chips? Because what did they play the game for? I'm sorry, people out here with the argument, dog, it's not all about chips, dog. You can't just use chips as the baseline for dog. What is we talking about? Do you go to work just for the relationships, or is to get the check, to get paid? It's some incentive that really matters, dog. And so if you're talking about like bread wise, dog, LeBron's a billionaire, dog. So he won. But if we're talking about the game of basketball and we're talking about what matters most, championships is at the top of the food chain. We're not even having a conversation about Steph Curry at all in any capacity if it wasn't for the fact that he has these chips. I mean, yes, the Batman's the number top 3-point shooter of all time, right now in his career. The way his game is set up, he could play probably another 5-6 seasons, really, and just continue to cash out. From a statistical standpoint, I don't think his stats will ever be what LeBron James were, because LeBron, I think his stats is like 27, 7, and 7, something crazy, dog. His Steph Curry's stats will never be that, but when we talking about the greatest of all time, this is just another knock to LeBron James being in that GOAT conversation, dog. You just gotta, it just pushes him back a little bit. Um, that's why I believe that the team, the LA Lakers, just don't have no room to be trying to just float by. It's too critical for LeBron James at this juncture of his career, where it's towards the end, where he needs these additional chips to to stage off these predators like Steph Curry that could come in and steal the whole shine. He has to do something now. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And like the stats will not be enough. It will not be enough. Follow us at OSS 980 at Other Side of Sports. Yeah. Who y'all got? Talk to me in the comments. Is LeBron James the GOAT? Yes or no? Is Steph Curry now the GOAT? Let me know what's happening.